Lorenzo Gerald Patterson, born June 14, 1969, better known by his stage name McRen, is an American rapper from Compton, California. He is the founder and owner of the record label Villain Entertainment. His moniker is derived from the middle letters in his first name. Ren began his solo career signed as a solo artist to Eazy-E's Ruthless Records in early 1987, while still attending high school. By the end of 1987, after having written almost half of Eazy-E's debut album Eazy-Duz-It, he was included in the influential gangsta rap group NWA with Eazy-E, Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, and DJ Yella, which popularized the use of explicit lyrics in rap to detail the violence of street life. Ren was featured in Straight Outta Compton, 100 Miles and Runnin', and Niggas for Life. After the group disbanded in 1991, he stayed with Ruthless, putting out the platinum RIAA selling Kiss My Black Ass, before leaving the label in 1998. Lorenzo Patterson was born in Compton, California on June 14, 1969 and raised on Penn Avenue, around Kelly Park. He grew up with his parents, 2 brothers and a sister. His father used to work for the government, until he later opened up his own barber shop. Growing up in Compton, Patterson joined the Kelly Park Compton Crips, but quickly left the gang situation when he wasn't making any money. At one moment I tried to get into the little banging thing, but the little banging thing wasn't working out. I wasn't getting paid. Leaving the gang, Patterson began selling dope after watching people getting paid. I seen everybody around me getting paid and making ends, so I started getting into the dope game for a quick minute. Following a raid on his childhood friend Chip's house, Patterson abandoned the dope game and focused on making music. Then my homie Chip, his house got raided, fucked up everything. So we had to chill out for a minute. After that I was just trying to stay deep into the music. Patterson began attending Dominguez High School, where he met his future collaborator DJ Train. At this time, Patterson developed an interest in hip-hop music, and began writing raps with his childhood friend Chip. Together they formed the group Awesome Crew 2 and performed at parties and nightclubs. Before graduating high school, McRen decided to join the U.S. Army with a friend. He would change his mind about joining the military after watching Full Metal Jacket. He would then meet up with his childhood friend Eazy-E and start his career in rap. McRen was at the beginning signed as a solo artist to Eazy-E's Ruthless Records, while still attending high school in 1987. However, when Ice Cube went to study for a year, Ren was asked to write songs for Eazy-E's debut album Eazy-Duz-It. After having written more than the half of the album, McRen was added to the group and they immediately started on the NWA album Straight Outta Compton. In only 4 weeks and a budget of $8,000, the album was finished and released in the summer of 1988. Propelled by the hit Fuck That Police, the album became a major success, despite an almost complete absence of radio airplay or major concert tours. The Federal Bureau of Investigation sent Ruthless Records a warning letter in response to the song's content. 1 month after Straight Outta Compton, Eazy-E's solo debut Eazy-Duz-It was released. The album was dominated by Eazy's persona. McRen was the only guest rapper, but behind the scenes it was a group effort. Music was handled by Dr. Dre and DJ Yella. The lyrics were largely written by McRen, with contributions from Ice Cube and the DOC. Following Ice Cube's departure from the group in 1989, NWA quickly released the EP 100 Miles and Runnin'. Ice Cube, who by then had released his debut solo album, avoided mentioning his former group mates. However, NWA would diss Ice Cube on their EP in the title track and the song Real Niggas, accusing him of cowardice, and questioned his authenticity, longevity and originality. All lyrics were written by McRen, with contributions by the DOC. The group's second full-length album Niggas for Life was released the next year. Selling 954,000 copies in the first week, it became the first rap album to enter #1 on the Billboard charts. This album would become the group's final because Dr. Dre left the group over money disputes with the manager Jerry Heller. According to McCrenn, it was common opinion that Heller was the one receiving their due. "We felt he didn't deserve what he was getting. We deserved that shit. We were the ones making the records, traveling in vans and driving all around the place. You do all those fucking shows trying to get known, and then you come home to a fucking apartment. Then you go to his house, and this motherfucker lives in a mansion. There's gold leaf trimmings all in the bathroom and all kinds of other shit. You're thinking, man, fuck that.